We're going to go to D.C. We've got some breaking news on the steps of the steps of the House impeachment inquiry right now, and Ylan Moy is on Capitol Hill with the latest. Ylan.
Well, Morgan, Democrats now have the votes they need in order to pass a resolution that would open up and formalize the impeachment investigation into President Trump. Now, party leadership has been framing this as a vote on process, but make no mistake, this vote is a critical test of the depth of support for impeachment within the Democratic Party. Now, so far, only 2 Democrats have voted against this resolution. 223 Democrats and counting have voted for it. Republicans, meanwhile, calling this a Soviet-style impeachment inquiry. No Republicans have voted for this so far. Now, practically, what this resolution would do is set the rules of the road for the next phase of the impeachment investigation. It would set forth open hearings in the Intelligence Committee, allowing for 45 minutes of questioning for both the chairman and the ranking member of that committee, and including their staff. Republicans can request to have witnesses appear or request certain subpoenas. And finally, the Intelligence Committee would compile a final report, send it over to Judiciary, which would then be responsible for deciding whether to bring forth articles of impeachment. Now, once this vote series is over, guys, the House will be on recess through Veterans Day. We could see public hearings start after they come back. Back over to you.
Hey, Ylan, easy way to explain to viewers the difference between this vote and the sort of formal authorization that Republicans have been calling for weeks.
Well, this, Democrats say, is a way for them to take that criticism off of the table by setting out the process by which this impeachment inquiry will occur. The Democrats don't need to have a vote in order to move forward with their investigation. But Republicans have been saying that they haven't been setting out the rules transparently and publicly. Democrats say this is a way for them to do that.
Ylan, the fact that so much of this has happened behind closed doors up until this point, and I realize this vote moves towards more transparency, why? Why did it take so long? Why was it behind closed doors to begin with?
One of the arguments that Democrats make is that they wanted to preserve the integrity of the testimony. So they say that by holding this behind closed doors, they're able to ensure that the witnesses don't cross-check their testimony with each other, and that they can conduct more intensive questioning, often led by staff, not led by the lawmakers themselves. And that allows them to have sort of more specific interrogation processes. Republicans obviously say that this has been conducted in secret, that this needs to be opened up. Now we're going to see us enter that next phase of this investigation. What those public hearings look like, definitely going to be contentious, guys.
Ylan, I think I see on the screen that 3 Republicans didn't vote in this. Is there anything to read into that? Was that expected?
Well, the vote is still ongoing. The gavel, I believe, has not come down yet as I'm looking on my monitor, even though time is officially up. So I wouldn't read too much into that just yet. We do expect one Republican, Justin Amash, to vote with Democrats on this, but Republicans pretty much are unified on this topic.
And finally, Ylan, the fact that this is going to be threaded through Intel is not insignificant, right?
Well, I think that the importance of that is ensuring that there's not committee overlap. So there had been some question about the multiple committees that have been involved in the investigations before the House took the step to do an impeachment inquiry. So this process is one that allows them to streamline who knows what when. But of course, one of the complaints of the White House is that they will not be able to cross-examine witnesses and have access to all of the testimony and depositions in the Intel Committee that they would once this investigation reaches the Judiciary Committee. So lots of procedural questions here on Capitol Hill, but certainly an historic moment.